we're back. A dinosaur story. I think I fixed the issue from the last episode, and it should run a little bit smoother this time, if I'm not mistaken. Much better. Looks a lot better.
You know, I really hate it when you do that.
What?
When you start the recording without telling me.
Well, you sort of figured I was going to start the recording immediately. Welcome to the first death of the episode, and not the last. Oh, boy. We're filming this right after we recorded the last one.
I know, so the
Ian's
frustration is still there.
Oh, it absolutely still is. Probably in full force, in fact. It's like every time we beat one level, we get a little bit of satisfaction, but then immediately after, it's just all gone down the toilet. And I'm convinced you're pretty much just going to run through this whole game for me. I mean, I'll beat a level here and there, but man, I think you got this in the bag.
Shit! No!
Well, you at least got the halfway point, probably.
Well, I'm pretty sure your whole family just heard that.
I'm pretty sure you just peaked the mic.
Did I overexpose your mic?
Probably. You exposed yourself to my mic. Wait, is that seriously it? Wow, cute halfway point game. Oh, wow, actually, there's a lot more. Oh!
Oh, what? What is that?
What?
What is that? Oh, okay.
That's cute. That's a ROM hack shit right there. Alright, come on, Ross.
There's gotta be another one, right?
Nope.
No, go all the way to the left and jump. Maybe. Okay.
Okay, this game's a mean. There we go. That was it? That was kind of a boring way to end the level. Wait, it's actually still my turn.
Oh yeah, it's still your turn.
It's just so rare to beat levels, you know? I always have to pass it off to you. Okay. Have we gotten fireworks yet?
Fireworks?
Yeah. I don't think we got fireworks a single time. Oh, no. Oh, yeah! Let's go. I think the problem is that these levels are just too fucking long. Alright.
They are rather long, aren't they? Ah.
Damn. Well, and like I said the last session near the end there, I guess it's time to bring in the fun list of shit to talk about. Never mind. I guess I gotta play again. Okay, never mind. We don't get to our list. We just get to sit here.
Just open up the list.
I mean, it's right there. Fuck. Well, there you go.
You did that on purpose.
No, I didn't actually. I literally ran into them because I suck. Alright, lowest level topics. Let's just go in order here. The Dream. See earlier.
The Dream? What?
Oh! Oh. I never talked to you about that, did I? You know, that would have been funnier if this had actually been during the time in which I had that dream. But yes, I had a very interesting dream. So interesting, in fact, that I actually wrote it down immediately after having it. It was like 7 in the morning. I was just like, I gotta get up for work in like 5 hours. But I'm just gonna have fun with it and just roll with this dream. So, it is called The Greatest Chamois Twist I've Ever Dreamt / I Ever Had, The Epiphany Shyamalan's Wet Dream.
Shyamalan's Wet Dream?
It is the ultimate Shyamalan twist, and it is a twist of epic proportionos.
Is that so?
Oh, you better believe it. And I wish I had the chance to not fucking die every 3 seconds so I could tell you about it. But either way, it's basically the Shyamalan movie with a very, very good twist. Yeah, unlike most of his twists, which are really stupid. But anyway, here. It's like a shitty, poopy movie about a family with parents who are away. And the kids basically just go to eat pizza. They ball like losers, which means they played basketball. Just doing a bunch of stereotypical kid shit. They have a younger brother. I will read more of the story in a second. They have a younger brother who's a bit of a baller, but he's a little bit of a troublemaker. And they have an older sister who's, you know, the stereotypical older sister, kind of a right bitch.
Kind of a bitch. Yeah.
Kind of a
First
bitch.
word that came to my mind.
Alright, come on. Too much shit. Okay, here we go. Yeah. And here we go. Whoop. What the fuck? I don't even know what that was.
What the fuck is that?
Okay, either way. They also have a middle sister who happens to be black to attract the demographic of African Americans.
Okay.
And they're basically, the plot is the little boy is trying to get on a sports team. He's pretty young, so he's just trying to get on the sports team. And the whole plot is basically this endeavor. And the whole family gets involved for some reason in just trying to get this kid on the sports team. Sounds like a great Shyamalan movie, right?
Okay.
So, by this point, only idiots are sitting in the theater or awake. This movie is boring and stock as fuck. It feels like an 80s movie without any of the 80s charm. It's just a soulless, boring movie with nothing to it. Just absolutely terrible. There's also a dog in all of this who basically licks his own butt. He does everything that kids will like and find funny because he's just a stupid dog. He makes messes. He just poops everywhere, and he's just like, I'm a dog, and it's really dumb and stupid, and nothing about it is fun or likable. But this is where it gets interesting, Ian.
Oh, now it gets interesting.
This is where it gets interesting. You better believe it. If I could just find the fucking note, I actually closed it. Here we are. So basically, the girl older sister is in bed with this dog one night. Alright. And I will continue a second after I die. That was fast. Is in bed with the dog. And she's just laughing because they were able to get the kid on the sports team. Just looks at the dog and is like, wow, you're such a silly dog. You're so stereotypical. Just like the dog, you know? You're just the dog. Just making some really stupid comments that are just so soulless
something
and
that
dumb.
you wouldn't really hear in a movie, right?
It's just so soulless and dumb. Then, oh then, Ian, if I could find the fucking... There it is. Okay. I'll do it in a second. I'm literally just very tempted to jump in a pit, but I'm actually going to try here. Right, come on. Fuck.
You really can't walk and chew gum, can you?
Very hard. No, I cannot.
It's alright.
So here's what happens. Literally with no warning, and no transition, and no explanation, no hints, no nothing. It pans to the dog. The camera pans straight to the dog, but it's not a dog, Ann. The loudest jump scare music you've ever heard in your entire life blasts. And mind you, this is a dream, by the way. This is a dream I had. Loudest jump scare music fucking explodes. And sitting on the bed is not a dog. It is Edward from Twilight. It is fucking Edward from Twilight. And he just looks at the girl and shouts, "What the fuck do you mean by that?" in the loudest voice possible. And just rips her to shreds. Just completely decimates her, kills her.
What in the hell?
Now, mind you, this is both a dream and also adaptations. So, most of this did happen in the dream. However, like, the whole beginning plotline, like, all I had in the dream was just that she's talking to this dog, and then she peers back over, and it's fucking Edward from Twilight shouting. So, I sort of adapted a whole shitty plotline into this, to sort of fool the whole audience into either going to sleep or just leaving the theater. This is how we get them, man. This is how me and Shyamalan gets them. Because everyone that goes out of this movie theater is going to be saying the same fucking thing. Holy shit, did you see that movie? Holy shit, did you see that twist? And everyone, whether they fell asleep and didn't watch it, or they left the theater, they're just going to look at him and be like, are you fucking high, man? That movie was awful. That movie was the worst. And they'll be like, oh my god, man, you're wrong. You're so wrong. Holy shit, I can't give anything away. We're not going to get people to watch the movie. We're going to get people to watch the movie twice. They're going to have to go back and sit through that shit a second time just so they can see what
just so they can wait for the twist ending at the end.
And like this twist ending is then going to be circulated to everyone else. And that's how we get them. Because just like Shyamalan movies, the movie is no longer important, but rather the twist that comes with the movie becomes what's important. Also, I've not been adding any deaths. I don't know what death we're on.
Shit.
Okay, we're at the... There we go. Okay, now we're good. That, to me, is just... It's perfect, right?
Sure. What the hell? Then again, it is a dream, so I guess I can't call you out on being a weirdo.
Also, I forgot to mention, we released this movie on April 1st
Oh my
to
God.
further offset the trick. Then we make it seem like... Why do I keep doing that? We make it seem like the trick is that Shyamalan is not going for a twist, but rather just making an awful movie. And he thinks he can get away with it and, like, give people's money. People are going to be pissed. But that's the April Fool's joke, so they can't be that pissed. But no. The trick. The trick, Ann,
Oh my God.
is that it's the greatest twist you've ever seen.
But a twist!
Oh, it's more than a twist. It's a twist movie. Then all of a sudden the movie becomes like the kids trying to not get slaughtered by the dog, Edward, from Twilight.
It's fucking Robert
I mean,
Pattinson.
sure, we're going to have to get a little bit of copyright to make this work, but... Oh, fuck. I don't think I could have made that. Well, I probably could have. I actually tried a little bit harder.
What's the death counter at?
224.
Good God.
He died 25 times. Almost. Either way, that is a nice lost level topic I can call dead. Thank God. Oh, but you know what else isn't dead? High School of the Dead.
Oh my God.
You know, we never finished that.
That's probably a good thing.
I said that I wanted to come back to that when I was 21 and I could drink. But having now played Corpse Party, where there is a little bit of sexualization, like perversion, but it's done more maturely, I think. Like, there's scenes for it.
High School of the Dead is such an immature show.
But yeah, in Corpse Party, or did I say High School of the Dead?
Yes.
I meant to say Corpse Party. Corpse Party has a little bit of perversion, but not too much. It's mostly normal. High School of the Dead is just complete immaturity.
Oh, yeah,
Oh, what the... That was...
Oh yeah, I probably should have told you about that.
Yeah. Yeah, we really should come back and watch High School of the Dead sometime. That is actually one of those shows that I literally don't know what to think about it. I don't know whether to
I mean,
like it a little bit
I know
or just...
it's stupid. It really is stupid. But I'm still entertained by it.
I give it a 4 out of 10, and the reason for that is it has potential, but it just wastes it so hard. Stop doing that, Ross.
I mean, they could have... I mean, if there was a zombie anime, I wish it wasn't that.
There's other zombie animes. It's just that one's one of the more popular ones. But Jesus Christ, I don't know what the fuck they did to it. I mean, some animes just have zombie episodes, and they do those well enough. That's just stupid. The whole show is just stupid. Dumb characters you don't care about. Pamsu out the wazoo.
With all the jiggle physics.
Jiggle physics. The part where they literally show tits, and it's like, why?
Oh, yeah,
What is the reason?
There's literal tits in one episode.
I mean, what's the reasoning? What is the point?
There-
What do you... Literally, it's just done so they can attract the horny male demographic.
Me.
That's all it is. And it's so pointless. I mean, you just go watch porn. There's no fucking reason to be watching your show. I don't get it. This is dumb. High School of the Dead is just one of those shows I can't get behind. Unlike fucking Magic Blacksmith, which does also have random scenes where there's tits, but at least those are few and far between. There's like 4 of them, and they're sort of like they're their own little moments, and they sort of don't detract from jiggle physics. Like, there's no jiggle physics that I remember.
Okay.
And the main character is actually kind of funny, and she has a fleshed out personality. She's just like this ultimate try-hard badass that's sort of not badass, but she likes making badass speeches.
Oh, fuck.
And it just comes off as cute. I'm just like, alright, yeah, I can get behind
So
this.
it's like watching a little girl get angry.
Sort of, except not really. It's sort of like watching a big-breasted older sister get angry.
What?
That's sort of what it's like.
Is it... Alright, is she like a character that not a lot of people take seriously?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay.
Because she's a female now.
Alright, well that's what I meant by little girl.
Yeah.
I didn't mean a literal little girl.
Well, yeah. I mean, I implied the older sister part as, like, you want to take care of her, but at the same time, you want to make fun of her. So... yeah, okay. You know, man, I give up. I really do. I'm just, like, failing miserably at this. I wish we could just play Corpse Party. I'm actually good at Corpse Party, which is not hard to be good at. Alright, what else can I talk about? Here's a topic we never touched upon.
Okay.
Remember we going on, like, nostalgia trip in Mario Sunshine? There's one I never actually touched upon. Do you remember Sugar-Aid?
Yes! Oh my god.
Now that's a funny story.
My
No.
fucking sister tried to make Kool-Aid for everyone. No, it wasn't
No, it was
Kool-Aid,
you.
it was lemonade.
It was you that tried to make lemonade for everybody. And I recall, you made fucking Sugar-Aid. We were all little kids, and, like, Mike just comes down and is like, Ian, this isn't fucking lemonade, this is Sugar-Aid.
I thought it was your brother that said that.
No, that was your brother, and also my brother.
Sugar.
Like, they were both at the same time, like, this is Sugar-Aid. Ian.
I couldn't stand... Alright,
He put
me and pretty
so
much every other
much
little
sugar.
kid couldn't stand the taste of anything the slightest bit sour.
Man, you put... No, I like sour things. Dalton was the kid who turned away cake so he could suck on a lemon. Like, what was wrong with you, Dalton? But that's a different story.
Dalton is a weirdo.
He is. I think it's what made his features more attractive. Just all that sourness. Alright, you know what? Let's just slow down. Comment?
You have to go on that tube up there.
You don't have to.
No, you do.
Why?
Because this level loops.
It does?
Yes.
That's disgusting.
This level is a Mobius strip.
Oh, man. I don't like Mobius strips.
Yeah, you have to go in that tube.
I don't want to.
You gotta.
I don't want to. Okay. Yeah.
I have a nostalgia story to bring up
Ooh.
that you might remember. So remember in my old basement we had a nice big fish tank, like a 55-gallon fish
I
tank.
do call your fish tank.
Do you remember why we don't have that fish tank anymore?
Because your fish had a shitload of babies, they all ate each other, and that was the end of it.
No, actually.
I do recall that being part of it.
Here's what happened. Oh, well actually that's the second fish tank we had.
Oh, right.
Alright, so yeah, you're partially right.
I do recall that fish
But
tank.
the reason why we have a second fish tank to begin with,
Was I there for that?
I believe you were.
I was probably too young to... Oh.
Dalton was there.
Well, both of us would have been there at that
Yeah,
point.
if Dalton was there, then you were probably there too. My sister tried to throw a marble at him.
At who?
At your brother.
At Dalton?
Yeah, and it missed him, and it cracked the fish tank. Actually, no, it didn't crack it. It put a perfect hole into it.
I don't recall this.
I don't think you might not have been there, because I think everyone just left as soon as that happened.
Ah, fuck. You know, a lot of times what happened as a kid, I was the little shit of the neighborhood. So I would generally get in trouble with my mother. And then what she would do to punish me is sort of send me to my room and then, like, call you guys over and then send, like, Dalton over to have fun with you guys. That's sort of like that day I hit him in the head with the stick. Do you remember that?
I remember that.
And then you and Dalton went
out.
outside and played Yu-Gi-Oh cards on the porch. I'm like, come on.
Oh,
That's so mean.
your mom was mean.
But I hit him in the head with this stick. It worked. I've reared my head quite hard. I've become a respectable young man. God bless. The mothers of America that Donald Trump is trying to ruin by building a wall. I think that's what he's trying to do. He's trying to block all the mothers out.
Donald Trump just has a hard-on just from hearing the word wall.
However, his daughter is hot. Sriyanka or Svanka, Oompa Loompa, Willy Wonka, one of those. And that's a death. I think it's Sri Lanka. I could be completely wrong.
Does it really matter?
Yes, because it's actually kind of a cool name.